How's it going, people? Are you rocking it today? I certainly hope you are, because that's what the elite lifestyle is all about, rocking it every single day. And rocking it doesn't mean a smooth process either, it just means taking the bumps with ease. The elite lifestyle is getting some shock absorbers in, so if something is a little bit bumpy when you land, you don't crumble, you don't shatter, you go boom, take it in my stride, yeah? Just like that. It'll be a movement. Okay, but what we're going to be talking about today is something called an active appreciation. This is slightly different from a personal appreciation, because this is looking at everyone else, or the things that you have in your life that give you that positive motivation. Not that you're doing it for them, but it's like the positive backing, because the elite lifestyle, as you probably already know by now, is about you doing it for you. Is that you having the power, the strength to do it for you, that every time you look behind you, you see your support mechanism. You see the people there, backing you, striving for you, cheering for you. And what you need to do is you need to appreciate these people, these things that you have. If they're not, I'm not talking about people, they're things, but they might be people, they might be objects, but whatever. They fill you with that to keep you going. But you've got to make sure that you always keep in your mind, you're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you. They just support you any way they can. But this is what we're going to do. It's exactly like the personal appreciation list. Write down, Sam is loved, your name. Your name is loved. Because once again, you're going to be reading your name is loved constantly. It's going to give you that kind of that baseline of positivity and the reminder. My mum does this for me. My brothers do this for me. My best friend, and then name them, does this for me. Do not mention the people who bring you down. People who balance you out, who challenge your thought processes, can be on this list, but someone that actively brings you down, don't give them no mind during this. You give them mind any other time during the day, but not during this. This is your time to shine for you and allow the people that allow you to shine, give them support. Because what I want you to do after this is I want you to go tell them. Monthly basis, weekly basis, quarterly basis. Find a time that you tell these people what they mean to you. Reason being is because if you actively tell these people how much love you have for them and what they mean, you bring them up. You allow them their power. And you inspire them to stay and strive to be more of that person because they see their impact. And normally, givers grow. So if you give them that, don't give them that for them to start giving you compliments. You've already complimented yourself with a personal appreciation list. But then if they choose to turn around and say, actually, you're that for me, then accept it. You know that old saying, you've got to give respect before you earn it. It's the reason why the world's mad, is because everyone seems to think, well, I deserve respect before I give it. No, givers grow. Give out. You'll get back threefold. Threefold law return. Look it up in history. Give out one thing, you get it back in threefold. Yeah? So, then go on to like work colleagues, go on to like the feeling you get in your car. It can be in that objects like that. And that's not being vain or vanity, it's just appreciating the feeling that you have with that thing. So then once again, if you're sitting in your car and you go, I love this feeling, what this car gives me, you're going to strive in your life to keep it. Just like if you go with people and you appreciate what they do for you, you're going to strive every day to keep them in those relationships. And these people do not want someone who, they don't mind if you're down, but they do not want someone who is outlandishly negative on themselves for no justification. So being the self-appreciation list or personal appreciation list builds you up. Then tell these people how much they mean to you. And then you are creating a circle of positivity. Write it down, it reminds you every day of who's behind you, pushing you and striving you forward. And then go tell them. Because like I said, you encourage them to be up on that pedestal of light. And then they will see, and then if they need that little bit of boost, you've given it freely. And then normally 9 times out of 10, you'll get that threefold return when they tell you how perfect you are. Because then you end up being on their list. Normally when you give positivity out, it becomes infectious. Just like when you give negativity out, it becomes infectious. Give more positive, and you create that positive circle, a circle of positivity, and it never ends. Once you unlock this constant kind of routine of positivity, you'll crave it more. So an active appreciation. Know the people that support you without a but. They do not drag you down. They might challenge you and challenge your convictions to make you stronger, but only appreciate the right people here. And if you worry about that you've not truly got those people in your life, then don't do this one. You need to actively know true in your heart and your soul that you have these people before you do this. If you don't have this, when you do more of the self-appreciation lists and the personal appreciation lists, you will become more attractive to these types of people and you will eventually get them. The positivity circle, the circle of positivity attracts positive people. And normally, when someone who's lied to get in there don't like the feeling of this positivity, it hurts and harms them some way, it harms their psyche because their negativity can't infiltrate it and snap it when you make it that strong. Active appreciation, know the people, tell the people, and live that circle of light. Okay, people? Go for it. Spread the love. That's what you got to do.